Many of your lessons will be in the style of a SimBook lesson. A SimBook lesson is very similar to a textbook, but embedded within that textbook are specific tasks that you need to complete. Once you click on an assignment to start with, this is based on the Access program and Chapter 1, you'll see a list of all of the tasks that are associated with those textbook pages. Once you are ready to open the SimBook, you'll see that it looks just like a textbook. So you can see an introduction here, and you can use these large arrows to the left and right that will allow you to go to the next page. So this is the first page, the first skill. It's just an introduction to Access. It allows you to read a little bit about the specific concept that is being covered here. So you're reading through the textbook. This is exactly the same as if you had a print textbook, except at the bottom you do have the option to download a specific file and try the task in the live program outside of the simulation environment. So if you need to do that or you're having trouble in the sim environment, you can open it up in the real program and demonstrate your knowledge that way too, as a backup if we need it. Up at the top, there are a lot of different options here on the left. The first is the Show Me. So the Show Me is a video, and if you have your sound turned on, I've got mine turned off so that it's not going to talk over me here, but it actually walks through how to complete this specific assignment, or this specific task rather. Once you've finished, you can either exit out of it or just let the video complete. You've gone through the Show Me, so it's showing you how to do the specific task. Under the Guide Me, it's very similar to the Show Me, but with the Guide Me, you are going to be working alongside the computer. So at the top it says to open the Appointments table. So I'm going to come down here and find the Appointments table. And now it's actually asking, well, I've messed up already. Look at that. I'm going to double click there. It's going to tell me that I am correct, and I'm going to continue. Okay, so number 2 says the new customer form has also been opened. Close the navigation pane to make more room. So I will double arrow over here. That will close the navigation pane. When I'm finished with the Guide Me, I can close it out again, or I can watch the whole thing. Then this is the big important one, the Let Me Try. This is what you will be graded on, and this is what will actually count. So now here, look, again, it's the same exact step. So open the Appointments table. So I'm going to double click there. It says I'm correct. I click to advance to the next step, and I just keep on working through the tasks that I'm given. When I'm finished with all the steps, it's going to tell me that I'm correct, that I've successfully completed all of the tasks, and I'm going to click on this green box, and that will close the Let Me Try. And you'll notice that in the Let Me Try box in my SimBook here, it's given me a check mark that tells me that I've completed it. So as long as you get a check mark on all those Let Me Try boxes, you will get credit for those questions. There's also some other help here. Tell me more. Okay, it gives you a little bit more information about this particular task, and it also gives other methods as well. As you're working through the SimBook, pay close attention to the method they're asking you to do. A lot of tasks have more than one way of completing them correctly, so pay attention to how they are asking you to complete it, and make sure that you follow those same steps. When it comes to a test, any of the methods will work, but in the SimBook environment, they're trying to teach you a specific way of doing it. And so they may have 3 different tasks that are 3 different ways to do the same thing. So just make sure that you're doing the one that they're asking you on that specific question, and that'll save you a lot of frustration and a lot of stress, especially if you already know other methods. Once you've completed all of the pages and you've worked through everything here, you can go ahead and exit out of the SimBook. Now this is fine even if you're not done. You can still exit out, because what it's going to do is every time you've completed something, it's recorded it here. So there's no save button. It just automatically gives you credit as soon as you do it. So if you do half an assignment and you exit out of it, it's going to give you credit for the half that you did, even if you never make it back to finish that for whatever reason.